Hello, you're welcome to this video. My name is Shedrach, and on this video, I'm going to show you how to order for our API switch services as regard to those of you that have a website with us, with website, and you want to actually make a switch of a current provider API or gateway system. Now, this video is going to be self-explanatory. You can able to order for the service and possibly get it done within 24 hours. So stick around with this video and do want to subscribe to the channel where you're watching this from so you can get notified whenever we make an update like this. I will say that let's go to the video properly. To get started, use the link in the description of this video to log into instantmobile.com.ng. So once you're on instantmobile.com.ng, you are going to scroll down to the footer section. Probably I'm going to leave a link to locate the API switch page on the video description. So check the video description to get the page I'm actually going to show you. So once you're on the footer of the of our platform, you're able to see hot link. Then you can see API integration, the API switch. So I want you to click on the API switch. Okay. So the API switch is the page dedicated for these particular services. So I just click on that and let's allow it to load up. And for those of you that are new to the everything telecommunication, I'm going to be dropping a link to the pricing sections where you can actually order for your V2 website depending on the need and specification, what you want as regard to starting the business properly. But this is actually a video for those that already have a V2 website with us, and then you probably want to switch your API to a different provider, and then you want to get it done as fast as possible. So stick around with this video as we learn along the line to understand how to go about the switching. So as I said earlier, if you are a V2 portal owner with us who wish to switch API for current V2 service provider to another, then you are welcome to our API switch service page, which of course we are seeing right away. You can see how does it really work, because you need to understand how does this API switch work. Okay, when we build a V2 website for a client, okay, we integrate or connect the client to an API gate or a gateway service provider, okay, before we hand over the VTU portal to the client. The client can continue using the API that comes with the V2 portal setup solution or request for an API switch using the below plans. Possible reasons for API switch can be any of these reasons. Service is not available on the current API you are using. So that can be a reason why you are trying to make a switch. The second reason is that the rate of sales of services on your current API is too much, as like the margin is not favorable to your business. So you can actually request for this API switch. You found a better alternative. That's another very good point. Okay, you have researched and then you come up with a very good alternative to the current API you are using. So these are the reasons, 3 vital reasons why you can request for API switch, which you are welcome to participate if that being any of your reasons. Now, the client have full right to do or carry out API switch by him or herself, especially if the client have gone through our V2 Camp code training or know how to code API. Why are we saying this? Because most people are very funny. Most people have built websites on the V2 technology, as in like the V2 business. Most of them will come to a DM to actually request for, okay, please switch me to this particular API. Switch me here. Switch me here. Note that the service is no longer free. You have to actually pay to get your website get switched to a different provider. Now, the rates of what you pay is what we are deliberating or discussing on this particular video. Now, note, if you are recommending API for us to a particular gateway system, as in like if you want to recommend a particular gateway system for us to switch you, we have to first of all investigate it to understand the API system before we can actually do a switch. So you shouldn't just go and bring any kind of gateway system and then expect our team to do magic overnight. So you have to give us time to understand the API, to know if it is something we can do. And if it is something we can do, possibly we can actually help you achieve that. And one good thing about the whole thing is this: when we build your VTU website, you as the admin has the custodial right to do this yourself from your back end. Most of the VTU plans we have right now has this kind of privilege that you can actually do a switch yourself, or you can do have us do it for you as professional in the field. So, and that's what we're discussing on this. Now, why charge for API switch for existing clients? Why do we charge for clients for doing API switch? Now, these are obvious reasons. Doing an API switch is not an easy task. Okay, you have to code the API variables. That's the first thing you should understand. You need to code the API variables, get the necessary data product ID, and develop the services form if it is VTU portal creator. Okay, and pass the call for server for advanced telecom. So this, and also do the bot texting on the integration. These are all tedious jobs that requires both times and energy. So you don't just wake up to our DM and begin to say, switch me here, switch me here. You think that they just like a quick click of the button and then it is done. No. So in an event where the client do not know how to do API switch, then alone should the client contact or request for API switch by paying any of these API switch services. So you have to understand why you are paying for it, because it's a tedious job. So now API switch plan are here on the table here. So we're going to look at it briefly. We have two basic API switch plans based on our VTU portal creator, VTU software as explained below. We have VTU portal creator and advanced telecom API switch available at the moment of recording this video. We have the VTU portal creator API switch and then that of the advanced telecom API switch. So let's look at that critically. This API switch are available for clients who own a VTU website that falls under either VTU portal creator, advanced telecom package. Here are the API switch available. So I want to just quickly give you the overview. We have the data API switch. So in this place, we are looking at the, like, we want to switch your data to a different provider, and it is going to be ready in 24 hours once you have made your payment. Now, what are the fees we charge? Okay, now here we have the MTN SME API switch. This costs just 2,000 naira to make the switch. Then we have the MTN CJ switch. This costs what? 2,000 as well. Airtel CJ switch, it costs 2,000. So if you want to switch all the phone network, that means you are going to pay 8K for that, for this switch to be possible. This is on VTU portal creator. For those of you that your website is built on VTU portal creator, this is how it is. Now, multiple API source access. What does it really mean? It means that once you request for this API switch services, we're going to expose to you different multiple platforms, gateway systems that you can easily make a choice preference before even we start the switch based on recommendations. But if you also have one that is compatible with the API integration, as I told you earlier, we can also look at that and get started with it. Now, you must have a VTU website under VTU portal creator to enable this switch to happen. And then for you to get started, all you have to do is to WhatsApp us with your website, which is 081 36 36 7446. Please, we made a mistake on that. That's 081 36 36 7446. I'm going to still drop the link to the description of this video, the number to contact. And of course, those of you that are existing clients, you can always disrupt admin via, or you can also click on our website here, which is, you can see here. You can also click to chat up on WhatsApp right here. So let's look at the airtime switch briefly. We can see that airtime switch is also here, and each of the 4 network is here, and it is 500 naira for each network. Okay, so and this can fall within either the VTU portal creator or the advanced telecom. Now let's look at the API switch for advanced telecom. Okay, these include airtime, data, cable, API switch, and it is going to be ready. Each of them are ready in 24 hours. So you expect it to be ready in 24 hours. So in this place, the MTN VTU for advanced telecom is just 100 naira. Okay, the Airtel is 100 naira, the Glow is 100 naira, so 9 Mobile is 100 naira. So invariably, for you to make a switch for all the phone network in terms of airtime VTU, it's just 500 you have to pay. So it's not like that big money, okay? So, but though it's a big money for some. So the MTN SME here for advanced telecom is 1,005. That of MTN CJ is 1,500. That of Airtel is 1,500. Glow is 1,500. 9 Mobile. Now, in the bill payment aspect, the switch services at the moment of recording this video, the GoTV here is 1,000, while the DSTV is 1,500. Okay, then it has a multiple access. This is for those of you that own a VTU website that falls under that advanced telecom. Now, one good thing about our API switch services is that the guarantee we are giving you that anytime you switch order for API switch, it must work. Our API switch services always work out. So it's not like maybe pay and then the STEM will not going to be dispensing the product as being advertised. So get started right away for API switch services. For those of you that owns a VTU website with us, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to get started. And of course, you can join and WhatsApp our admin on 081 36 37 446. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video. And then if you're existing a new user, someone that has not even owned a VTU website, what I suggest you do right away is to go to the pricing sections. Here you're going to see all the packages, different packages. Make up your choice or preference and then get started. We have several packages. You have the bulk order package, you have the VTU Portal Creator packages, we have the VTU Advanced Telecom Platform. We have several of the packages available on the system. So I encourage you to check it out and then possibly give us a DM if you are confused of the particular package to go about in terms of making choice preference. So I don't want to make this video to be lengthy. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon because we are going to be making several update videos across all the services and products we are offering on telecommunication. Just like this particular one, we just give you an update on it and then turn on the bell notification icon. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, keep winning in the business. Do not give up in the business because this business has the potential to make over 500K every month if you are following all our instructions and videos and training. I remain host Mr. Shedrach. I'm going to see you in the next video. Thanks and God bless.